Hello, I'm Nadia and I'm here today with the bookshelf tour. Yay! So my bookshelf tour is going to be kind of different because my books are scattered in 3 different places. So I'm going to film this video in 3 different parts and then connect them for you guys. So we're going to start with my bookshelf tour here in Germany. Let's go! So starting out with my bookshelf here in Germany, where I have mostly the books that I've bought in the past couple of months. So the first books I have is the Twilight series by Stephanie Meyer. And these are Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn. Then I have Reboot by Amy Tintera, which was a great dystopian novel. The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin, which has a great cover. Pivot Point by Casey West, which also has a great cover. Then Gone by Michael Grant. Aragon by Christopher Paolini, which I haven't finished yet. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, which is a great contemporary book. Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. Here I got the newer cover, which is so much prettier than the old one. And the Divergent series by Veronica Roth, which is Divergent and Insurgent. And I have an extra little booklet, The World of Veronica Roth's Divergent series. And that's pretty much it for my bookshelf here in Germany. I have this box which contains notes and stuff. So that was my bookshelf tour here in Germany. So we're gonna move on. It's magic. So I'm here in Greece and we're gonna move on with my bookshelf tour. Okay, so this is my bookshelf here in Greece. I have a lot of stuff and not so much place, so I have to keep other stuff other than books in my bookshelf here. So starting from the bottom, here I have some boxes which contain purses and shoes. And here on this shelf I keep mostly my notes from the university and some books. And here I also keep university books, and here as well. Then on the next shelf I have some makeup stuff, and a little statue, and a couple of perfumes. And here I have nail polishes and another statue and a dictionary. And here I also have language learning books and dictionaries and stuff like that. And on the top shelf I have my Charmed DVD collection. I'm a big fan. And some other DVDs and CDs. And a dream catcher. Okay, on this shelf I have All-American Girl by Meg Cabot. And the complete illustrated fairy tales of the Brothers Grimm. The first 3 books of the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. And the first is The City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass. Then a book by an Italian author, Fabio Volo, and it's named The Girl of the Tramp. The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. The Book of Air and Shadows by Michael Gruber. This is by Luc Fossey, Freud in Manhattan. And last, P.S. I Love You by Cecilia Ahern. Really like this one. So the first here I have is The Fire by Catherine Neville. Then I have by Agatha Christie A Pocket Full of Rye. The 2 books of the Fallen series by Lauren Kate. The first is Fallen. And the second one is Torment. Then I have the Greek copies of the Twilight series. Twilight, A New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. And moving on, I have the House of Night series, which is ridiculously long. And it's by PC and Christine Cass. The first book is marked. Second, Betrayed. Chosen. Untamed. Hunted. Tempted. Burned. Awakened. And my last book, Doesn't Match. It's Destined. I think there are even more books in this series. Then I have the Vampire Academy series, right here. First book is Vampire Academy by Richelle Maid, I think. Frostbite. Shadow Kiss. Blood Promise. Spiritbound. And Last Sacrifice. Last two books don't match. Then I have a Greek copy of The Perfume by Patrick Süskind. I really like this book. And then I have a book by a Greek author. I don't think this has been translated into English, but it would be Athena. Fortunately, I wasn't born pretty. And then I have by Jules Verne, Mikhail Strogoff copy, and a Greek copy of The Stone Angel by Catherine Sauce. So that was it, and now we have one last part. And here I am for the third and final part of my bookshelf tour. So these are my bookshelves here and here. This is a family bookcase, so not all books are mine, and I'm just gonna show you the ones that are mine or kind of mine. So on the first shelf right here I have middle school and young adult books. Okay, first on this shelf I have the two first books of the Author trilogy, and this is The Seeing Stone by Kevin Crossley Holland and At the Crossing Places. Then I have two books of the Girls series by Jacqueline Wilson, and this is Girls in Love and Girls Out Late. Then I have Helplessly in Love by Pernilla Oljelund and Helplessly Jealous, also by Pernilla Oljelund. Then some books of the Pong Whiffy series, Pong Whiffy and the Spell of the Year, Pong Whiffy and the Pantomime, and Pong Whiffy and the Holiday of Doom. Then some books by the Princess Diaries series by Meg Cabot. The first book, Princess Diaries. The third book, Princess in Love. The fourth book, Princess in Dating. And I think this is the fifth book, Princess in Pink. Then from the Chrestomanci series by Diana Wyan Jones, I have the first book, Charmed Life. And the second book, The Magicians of Caprona. Then I have some of the books based on the Charmed series. Kiss of Darkness by Brandon Alexander. The Power of Three by Eliza Willard. And Sweet Talking Demon. This doesn't have an author. Then I have The Prophecy of the Stone by Flavia Bizar. This was a great book. The first book on Historic Materials series by Philip Pullman called Northern Lights. The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Lady and the Crocodile by Fula Labelle. And then by a Greek author, Eleni Bedila Karaciou, called Girls Are Old Now. First book on the Missing Link series by Kay Thompson, and this is called The Fourth World. The first Gossip Girl book by Cecily von Ziegesar. I'm Clean by Wolfgang Gabel. Dangerous Games by Liza Psarafti. The Naked Truth by Brigitte Mazza. Through Email to Seventh Heaven by Susanne Keller. Lisa plus Julian equals Heart by Jörg Hagemann. The Wizard's Nephew by K.S. Lewis, and this is the first on the Narnia series. I Want to Be a Model by Marie-Sophie Vermont. Pauline in Comicland. True Star by Manina Zubulaki. Sherlock Holmes Short Stories by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. The Pirates of the Caribbean, based on the movie. Girls Only, Chaos Antonia by Patricia Schroeder. And the first on the Septimus Hip trilogy by Anzi Sage, called Magic. Then on this shelf there are mostly mystery books and series. The first book of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. This is the second on the Robert Langton series. And The Lost Symbol by Dan Brown. This is the third on the Robert Langton series. Then I have 8 by Catherine Neville. And The Magic Circle by Catherine Neville. And then The Oracle by Valerio Massimo Manfredi. First book on the Dark Tower trilogy by Stephen King. This is called The Gunslinger. The Name of the Rose by Umberto Eco. The Amulet of Samarkand by Jonathan Stroud. A Sherlock Holmes collection, again by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. And Kamal's Journey by Eleni Rufani. Then on this shelf there are some more young adult series. First, the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows in English. And Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows in Greek. Then the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, which I'm now reading. Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters. Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse. Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth. And Percy Jackson and the Last Olympian. And on this shelf there are only contemporary books, most of which are romance. First, the Bronze Horseman trilogy by Paulina Simons, and I now have the second book, Tatiana and Alexander. And the third book, Tatiana's Gardens. The first book is somewhere else, I don't know where it is. Then from the Tea Rose trilogy by Jennifer Donnelly, I have book number 2, Winter Rose. Yeah, and that's all I have. Then Every Breath You Take by Judith McNutt. If You Could See Me Now by Cecilia Ahern. The Devil Wears Prada by Lauren Weisberger. I have this in 2 parts. And 7 Deadly Stepmothers by Nikki Tansi. This is a Greek book. And last but not least, a few more books by Greek authors. The first is The Moon's Daughter by Nicole Anna Magnati, with a great cover. The Lucky Earring by Keti Konomu. And Wolves with 12 Guts by Lena Mada. Okay, that was it, you guys. I'm sorry if this video was a bit annoying, but my bookshelf is annoying, so please bear with me. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and see you next time. Bye!